This Girl is Badass is a martial arts Thai film starring Ji Yanin. I really enjoy this martial artist actress. She had her debut in the 2008 film Chocolate, which I really enjoyed. And then she was in a movie called Raging Phoenix, which isn't good, but the action's great. So I think I've seen all of her movies except for this one. Anyway, all the movies where she has at least a major role and not like a cameo. Including The Protector 2, which is not a good movie. But This Girl is Badass. She plays Jukalin, who is a bike messenger for drug lords. She'll deliver drugs, money, whatever. The opening sequence, she delivers some drugs, and the villains try to take the money back, but she defeats them all. And then she steals drugs from another drug lord, and she owes all this drugs. So now she's got to take on jobs. But the story and tension don't seem to be the main focus, because they do all these tangents and have all these love stories mixed in for filler. So Jukalan has a crush on a gay guy, and there's this childhood friend of hers that likes her, but then there's like this other woman that likes him, and then her uncle likes his single mother, and there's like this birthday party that just gets shoved in there, and it's like really not too focused. The storyline's barely there. There's barely a script. There's no tension or suspense. They just have this like sort of lackadaisical plot, and then once in a while they'll throw in a fight scene. And the fight scenes are only okay. I mean, the opening one is with a bike, and there's a lot of editing to hide stuff. The second fight's better because they use props and sharp things in the fight. And then, of course, the warehouse shootout at the end is pretty much the sort of showcase for all the cool stunt work. But the movie is all over the place tonally. It's trying to be funny, but it feels like it's trying way too hard, because there's like some CGI thrown in there just to like make a joke, and characters, throwing down in Mexican standoffs. But whenever Ji Yanin's on screen at the end, it's great. But when it's other characters, it's just kind of boring and doesn't make sense. The villains just disappear for the finale. It's weird. And yeah, so this movie has like no plot, barely has any action. It definitely wasn't enjoyable. I wanted to turn off so many times because of all the annoying subplots and the attempts. There was a couple of jokes that made me laugh that reminded me of Stephen Chow, like the two jokes that made me laugh throughout the entire movie. So it's not really worth a viewing of the entire film just for two jokes and one couple of stunts at the end. So This Girl is Badass is definitely not one of her better films. So I give it a 2 out of 10.